everybody, welcome to 8th standard second language English YouTube classes. My dear children, in the previous class that we have studied about Sai Paranjpe, the great and a famous theatre personality, moreover a well-known director of the serials. Okay, she not only directed the serial children but also directed so many films in the history of Indian film industry. Am I right? So, and in the previous class we come to know her childhood days with his with his grandfather. She used to spend time in the evening. While evening, his grandfather observed one of the talent in this girl, that is a creation of the story. Am I right? We know that she is a well-known script writer, film director, and drama artist, and also a well-known artist too. Got it? So this lady has become a well-known figure throughout the country because of her creative skills. Am I right? So yesterday, in the previous yesterday that we have studied about our interesting fields in the previous class, and also one of the incident which has occurred in the library, which showed us how the family members of Sai and Sai Paranjpe's all the family members respecting the books. You know, they are treating them as the knowledge. Books are the knowledge. The library incident tells us how the family members were respecting the books. You know, and also his grandfather R.P. Paranjpe was a great educationist and mathematician. Was discovered a new talent in this girl called creative power, isn't it? All of a sudden, when she was when she was in the small, when she was in just 7 to 8 years, she has created her own story when they are walking on the street, isn't it? And also, another achievement of Sai Paranjpe was that she has published the first tales books called Mulancha Mera, a dream child. Got it? Yes, this is what that we have studied in the previous class. Am I right? Yes. Shall we continue? Okay. Then all of you open your textbook, page number 998. Okay. Page number 98. Before going to start our today's class, let us know the glossary of this class, my dear children. Okay. Yesterday that we had seen a few glossary words or new words. Let us see the glossary words or the vocabulary words which are related to the present class. Okay, look here, children. Yes, you might have observed these words in the slide. See, dog ear. Okay, this word has come across in the yesterday only. It means the paper were teared, the corners. We used to tear the paper in the corner now. And that is, corners of pages are turned down. Okay, just folded. That is, dog ear. Yes. Jeer, mock, laughed at. Crumpled, crushed. Glumpy, gloomily, sadly. Sidelines, area just outside a sports field. Okay. Border of sideline, isn't it? Hidden means covered. Treasure, wealth. Cast a spell of magic. Told the story which attracted everyone. Okay. Yes, fascinated. Fascinated means that you are familiar by this word, children. Attracted. Traditional. Okay, we know traditions. Traditions in sense sampradaya in Kannada. Being part of the customs of a particular group of people that has not changed for a long time. Okay. It's a part and parcel of the human beings that we follow some traditions. We used to put kumkum You know, that is our tradition. We used to wear the bangles, that is our tradition. Isn't it? So these are all the traditions in the sense. Some customs are the worships which have been followed by some years. Okay, that is called traditions. Then instead riding a horse. Okay, yes, write down these meanings. Let us go to the present class now. Shall we? Yes. Have you opened your textbook? Yes. Look at it. So in the previous class that we come to know, when she has stepped on the book unknowingly, his grandfather told her to stop right there. You know that line was very important at the point of extract I told yesterday. Yes. Have you underlined? Then okay. See, yes, she did a namaskar, okay, to that book in order to respect. Okay, as a punishment, it was given discovered any dog-eared book also. Okay, if she tear any, if you fold any books, the same punishment was given to her often. With this, so I learned to respect the feeling about the books in her early life. Okay, so that we should have to respect the books by nature. Got it? Yes. So from there, we have to continue from today's class. Okay. It was not fun for her always. She was a bit plump, and her mates used to make fun of her. See, as we saw yesterday, children, she was a little plumpy girl. Plumpy in the sense she was a fat girl. Okay, so she was bigger girl. So dappa idlu. Okay, that in your language you used to call the people, the friends who are quite big. What do you call them? Dumma or dummi antiralva? Yes. Okay, don't say often, children. It will hurt them. But whereas in our language that we used to call them na, yes, call them so na. Yes, in the same way, here she is plumpy. Okay, plumpy in the sense she is a big girl. That is why our friends were used to make fun of her. Look here, children. Sai's friends, it was not fun for always. We should not do fun always, children. She was a bit plump. Her mates used to make fun of her. They were making fun of her, okay, fatness, children. Got it? So, but she was taking them she was not taking them as a serious. Sometimes it was hurting too, children. Okay? And see, some of her friends were jeering her, okay, mocking her. Look at it. How? You can't run with us, Sai, jeered Chandra. You make our team weak, said Meera unkindly. Never can you keep yourself active? You are too fat, added Devayani. Look here, how some friends have jeered and mocked Sai Paranjate in a childhood. See, these are all some examples, that's all, children. So, when these people were, when these friends were telling so, she was little, okay, upset, children. Look at them. How unkindly they are mocking her, jeering her. You can't run with us, Sai, jeered Chandra. She was little big, fat now. That's why she was unable to run, my dear children. Okay, a fat people can't run. Okay, it's very difficult for them to even for the walk. Then how can they run? You know, that's why taking the advantage of that, taking the disadvantage of her that she used to mock her that she can't run. You make your team weak, said Meera unkindly. You are in our team, that's why our team has become weak. Like that Meera used to say unkind words to Sai. And let us see what Devayani said. Never can you keep yourself active. See, never can you keep yourself active. In the sense, she can't be active anyway because of the fatness that she is having. And you are too fat, added Devayani. ನೀನು ತುಂಬಾ ಡುಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆಯಾ, ನಿನ್ನ ಕೈಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. See, this is how our friends were mocking and jeering. Look at that, jeered in a sense, mocking. Underline the word. So when her friends were jeering her, Sai's face crumpled and she sat gloomily by sidelines watching her friends laugh and play happily. What she was doing? She was feeling a little upset now. If somebody hurt you, if somebody scold, or if somebody tell always about your weakness, what do you feel, children? Okay, we feel sorry now and we feel sad. Not sorry, we feel sad. The same thing is happening to Sai here. That she used to sit, crumpled in such crushed, bejar. Look at her. Her face crumpled and she sat gloomily by sidelines watching her friends laugh and play happily. See, crushed. That she was sitting in the sidelines. Sidelines in the sense out of the game. Okay, she was not in the team. She used to put always outside the team, children. Got it? She was not joining to the team by her friends because of her only they are losing every match, but because that she is not running faster and she can't do the things actively. That's why all her friends were keeping Sai Paranjape out of the team. That's why she used to sit sadly out of the game, and just she was looking at her friends laugh and play happily. Just she was looking at the friends who were playing happily. That guilt was haunting to Sai Paranjape whenever her friends were playing. Soon her face brightened. All of a sudden, her face brightened. Brightened in the sense shine, started to shine. You know why? While she was sitting outside the team, or while she was sitting looking at the game of her friends, all of a sudden that she started to think something and she used to call her friends. She cried out, "Oh, I know of a lovely game. It's a magic island full of hidden treasures." She was crying out. She used to call her friends. "Hello, friends, come here. I used to tell a beautiful game here. Do you come with me?" So when she cried, all her friends used to go. The mates who were playing gathered around her to listen a story. What is that, children? She used to tell a story when her friends were playing. When she called everyone, children, when she calls, everyone of our friends come closer to her and gather to listen a beautiful story, which is going to tell by Sai Paranjape. Got it, children? She used to tell the stories always, children. The mates who were playing gathered around her to listen her story. She was a very good storyteller, children. She was an extraordinary storyteller. In no time, she cast a spell of magic. In no time in the sense, all of a sudden, within a fraction of seconds that she do the spell of magic. Look at it. Underline the word there is cast a spell of magic. Cast a spell of magic in a sense, she told a story which attracts everyone. She was created her own interesting story to at the particular time, which was appealing to everyone. They not only listened to the fantastic story, but were also ready to take roles and acts as she directed. See, underline here, children. Our friends who were playing now, when they used to listen to the story, they were attracted, they were fascinated by the story of Sai Paranjape. They not only listened to the story, but also they started to act as she directed, as she told. So, right from the beginning, the directions have that she has addicted to the direction, children. She used to tell what her friends has to do and how she has to act. She is giving some suggestions in their acting like this. That she started the direction in school days itself. This went on not for a day or two, but for the whole week. See, sometimes this direction, okay, was not played for 1 or 2 days. It went on for a week. ಒಂದೊಂದು ವಾರಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಇದೇ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಯನ್ನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಶಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು telling the friends how to act. Look at the creativity of Sai Paranjapalli children. Okay, so have you observing? Yes, look at their children. So like this, that she was directing some stories in her childhood. Sai was always fascinated by many things. So, okay, like this, that she has addicted to the direction which she has retained throughout her life to become a great director in her life. Look at that. She was not fascinated by the stories. Apart from that, she was fascinated by many things. One of them was doll's wedding. Doll's wedding. Doll's wedding, you know doll's wedding, children? Gombegal madhuve ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Yes, doll's wedding. That is also one of the fascinated game that she used to. She was attached with children. And this doll's wedding is a traditional game played by Maharashtrian girls. It's a common and usually the girls of Maharashtra used to play this type of game like a doll's wedding. Okay, doll's wedding ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊಂಬೆಗಳ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗೇಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. So while you are also small kids, that you might have also played some of the traditional games. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆಡಿದ ಅಡುಗೆ ಹುಳಿ ಆಡಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಕುಂಟೆ ಪಿಲ್ಲೆ ಆಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, isn't it? And there are some traditional games like this. How these games are very habitual in our tradition in our area. In the same way, in Maharashtra and elsewhere, this doll's wedding was a common and traditional game that she was very much interested in that game. My dear children, children conduct marriage of bride doll and the groom doll. Mantras are chanted. Gur or jaggery in Kannada bella, and poha, beaten rice. Okay, beaten rice, just like avalakki, are shaved. Okay, while playing this game, children, they used to share the sweet of jaggery and beaten rice ಆದ ಅವಲಕ್ಕಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಚರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Isn't it? Yes, ಚರ್ಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? Yes, ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Many of us do not know what is chirp. Okay, it's a traditional word that we used to share that chirp to the entire people who were in that temple while we are worshipping the God, especially in the month of Kartika Masa. Yes, anyhow. So here, which is the traditional game of Maharashtra children referred here? Yes, doll's wedding. Okay, what do they do in doll's wedding? Wedding in the sense marriage. Okay, so in marriage, the children conduct the marriage of bride doll and groom doll. Bride and groom. Bride in the sense vadu. Groom in the sense vara. Okay, vadu vara ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? Yes. So ವಧು ವರವರ ಮದುವೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಈ ಡಾಲ್ಸ್ ವೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಗೊಂಬೆ ಆಟದಲ್ಲಿ they used to do the marriage, and they do that wedding just like the real marriage. Mantras are chanted. Okay, mangalyam tantu nanena navajivana metuna. You might have heard that. Okay, mantra or the sloka while this sloka will be chanted while the marriage taking place na. Yes, like that the mantras were chanted. After the mantra, what they were doing is they were distributing the sweets. The special sweet which was distributing during the time of that doll's wedding was jaggery and poha. Okay, good and poha. Okay, jaggery is a bella, poha is a beaten rice. Okay, a shade. Okay, that is the sweet. This is one of her interesting game she used to play when she was a child. Okay, see, look here, children. When she was studying in the school, children, she used to create her own story and she used to tell those interesting stories to her friends and she used to make them act and she was directing. And also dolls making. These are all the interesting fields. As a child, she said one day, "Mummy, you never let me have any fun," complainingly. See, what happened one day? As a child, she said to her mother one day, "Mummy, you never let me have any fun," complaining. Amma, ನೀನು ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಆಟ ಆಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಕಣಮ್ಮ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಓದು 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 ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀಯ. Isn't it? Like that she complained her mother one day. So her mother said, "All right, you want a wedding? So, well, you will have one of that you can never forget." She said, "You want a wedding? You want a wedding in the sense? Not to her marriage, okay? That she was planned to play the doll's wedding today. You want a wedding? Yes. Well, you will have one that you can never forget. Okay, in the evening that I will arrange one of the games of that doll's wedding. You come after school. Okay, that I made some arrangements and I will help you to play that game, which you will never forget in your life." Like that she told her, and she said, on that day, when she came back from school, the whole house looked like a marriage hall. See, her mother was decorated the entire house just like a real marriage. Keep in your mind, children, they are playing the doll's wedding game here. Okay, not the real marriage of Sai here, but her mother was decorated the entire house like a real marriage hall. See, on that day, when she came back from school, the whole house looked like a marriage hall. Before she could say anything, she was dressed like a bride's mother. See, children here? Her mother, before she could say anything, she was dressed like a bride's mother. Bride? Yeah. Vaduvina, Vadu. Bride's mother, Vaduvina Thai. In the sense, Sai is taking the role of Atte. Vaduvina Thai role ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. The band arrived, the groom rode on a real steed. All the children of the locality took part. The bride was brought with all religious chantings. Look here, children. Got it? So she made such a beautiful arrangements in her home that her mother made these arrangements in order to play that game, children. Okay, by looking at that game, she felt very happy and she was fascinated. She was fascinated. Why she was fascinated? She was fascinated because her mother has planned to play or to arrange a beautiful doll's wedding game on that day. Got it? So that's why it was very nice, children. Okay, how the game was played? Look at it. She was dressed like a bride's mother. Okay, and the band arrived. Band set arrived. The groom rode on. Groom in the sense, rode on in the sense, yes, he came on a horse. Real steed in the sense, riding horse. All the children of the locality took part. Everyone who were, the children who were living by side children, every children took part. The bride was brought with all religious chanting. Okay, bride and religious chanting. Okay, ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನೇನು ಮಂತ್ರಘೋಷಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಂತು. ದ ಮದರ್ that day, so fond of drama, grew up to become one of the India's leading filmmaker and theatre personalities. So, you got that. She was playing the role of the mother on that day. Sai was playing the role of mother now. So, this is a drama, children. Okay, this is not the real marriage. Okay, everything was acted, everything was performed like a real marriage. Real marriage. The mother that day was fond of the drama. Sai Paranjape's mother was fascinated and she was surprised the way that she has handled and directed everything in that game, children. And she was fond of that drama as she grew up to become one of the India's leading filmmaker and theatre personalities. So, see here, children. On that day, Sai's mother come to know her hidden talent, her creative power of Sai Paranjape, and understood how excellent this girl is in directing the things. Okay, on that day, her caliber, her potential, her creative thinking and creative skills have bursted out and opened from her, opened to everyone, and everyone who gathered there. Okay, they identified the skills and appreciated this girl, and they thought that this girl will become the future director in the Indian film industry, and it happened too. Okay, the same girl who have planned that bridal game, okay, the doll's game, just like a real game now. The drama has proved that she is really a great director and a good creator. Am I right? That is how the hidden talents were discovered in an early age by her family members, and the same lady as standing as a great personality, theatre personalities and director of the country called Sai Paranjape. Isn't it? So, look here, children. What you can understand by this lesson? We have some talents. Okay, every one of us have some talents that we have to discover our interesting field, and we have to understand our potentials, and we have to lead our life in that particular field. It's not possible for everyone to run. It is not possible for everyone to play well. It is not possible for everyone to get first rank. Every one of us are well versed in one particular field or one particular thing, my dear children. Got it? See, the boy who is very much interested in maths, he may not be interested in English. The guy who is well versed, or the girl who have great interest in Kannada, he may not, or she may not have interest in other language, or playing, or in the game. Okay, like this. Okay, there are some individual differences here. If Sai Paranjape was neglected by her friends because that she was fat, that's if they have not given the chance to expose her talent of telling story and directions, that we would have missed the great director like Sai Paranjape, Yes. Of course, that we agree. We have to agree that she was not able to run fast, but she was telling very good and interesting story now. Like that. Each and everyone have their own potential and interesting ideas. We have to respect them, and we have to help them to grow. Got it? Yes. understood, my dear children. So here that I have a few questions like this. How was Sai able to win over her friends? Then, what surprise awaited Sai one day as she came back from school? Write the answer to these questions in your home. Okay, should we stop here?